Big Mama, baby. What's up? I said my next video was going to be in HD, and it's not. I'm using my cell phone because I'm tired. Chord melody, man. One of the most difficult things to do on the guitar, and people are very intimidated by it. Rightfully so, because you got to know these chords, and these drop twos, and these drop threes, and I'm going to work with drop twos today. Which of these type of chords, if you're on standard tuning, like your C major 7 would look like this. You know, these, whenever you play a jazz chord on 4 strings consecutively, there's a very good chance it's a drop 2. I won't get into why they, it's just common type chords. Those are all drop 2s. Anyway, you can go up and learn drop 2s after this. I just want to give you an easy way to do chord melody. That's right, easy peasy. Impossible, right? The way I learned chord melody is I took the drop 2s and drop 3s, more likely drop 2s, and like the root position drop 2 goes 1, 5, 7, 3, right? Those are the chord tones. So in F major 7, it would be the 1, which is F, the 5, which is C, the 7, which is E, and then the 3, which is A. 1, 5, 7, 3, the first inversion, 3, 7, 1, 5, and so on and so forth, And then I would look at the melody, and I'd say, okay, that melody note is on the 1, so I need to do a third inversion. Maybe I throw the root in there. And then maybe it went to G minor 7, and it was an A note, which is the 9, so the 9 doesn't fit into the chord, so I'd have to kind of finagle it a little bit and maybe get rid of the 3, or the, in this case, what am I doing? Yeah. Replace it with the 9. It's a very, you don't have to do it like that. That's a headache. And it kind of confines you. Because you're thinking so much and you're worried about, you're getting too analytical. I found an easy way to do it is to simply not play any fucking chords at all. That would mean you would just play the root note of the chord and the melody note. So if we take something like All the Things You Are, it would look something like this. It's a little boring, but you can quickly get the essence of the song. At least you're playing the song, you can hear it. Oops. Then you can embellish it. Like for example, on the F minor 7, you've got the root. I'm not going to use the 7th string. I don't want to confuse anybody. 7th string tell you, sons of bitches, this is the last one. I'm going to be selling it. I have to sell it because I'm on drugs and I'm broke and I need to buy some crack. Big Mama needs some. No, I'm only kidding. But I am selling it because I can't hold on to anything. But anyway, you got the root and the third. Now you can embellish all that shit in between. From the 5/9. I'm just kind of noodling, that's why I fucked up. But that's what you want to do. You don't want to be locked into like this type of thing. It's boring, it's boxy. So if you do this kind of root and melody note thing, it'll teach you, you'll come up with some cool stuff, I'm telling you. try to come up with those little lines in between some cool little voice leading things. And the thing is, all the analytical shit with jazz is, that's exactly what it is, it's bullshit. Jazz is so full of shit, it's unbelievable. You know, everybody's got all these different names for, like, stuff. You know, you're playing a D minor. I mean, you just play random shit. I played a D minor type scale, an E flat. I went up a half step, then I did a tritone thing. I did like an A flat. Now, that might sound kind of complicated, but I mean, the truth is you can pretty much play anything. If you're gonna be coming in and out, I mean, you just go out. You know, you do. There aren't parameters. You're not in a jail cell. You know, it's not because George Garzone does this crazy triad thing that you got to spend the next 20 years of your fucking life learning the George Garzone way, or the Coltrane way, or the Jerry Bergonzi way. Just play out. Play what you think sounds good. But it's the same with these chords. You don't have to be like, oh, I read this Ted Green book and he said I can't play the minor sixth below this, and I can't. Oh, this Mark Levine book said I can't play this, and that. But there are a million great jazz players that wrote some great jazz books. But as soon as you start getting into these rules, well, who the f*** needs rules? It's music. If you like it, play it. You know, look at metal. Well, metal is the most random, you know, lop of shit in the world, and it's awesome. Because they don't care. They're not like, oh, I'm using the tritone and the whole step, but I can't. It doesn't matter. They do whatever they want. And jazz is no different. Do whatever you want. So if you're playing a root, you know, well, it's another tune, like even like My One and Only Love, for example. Like, you know, if you do that again, you kind of do the roots. And the melody, you know, you'll end up with something pretty nice, like. Again, you've got all this. I'm on the seventh. I'm using the seventh string. We've got all this stuff to play with. And it just opens up a lot of doors, and it'll make chord melodies a lot easier, and you'll be much more creative with them than you would be if you learned it the way I did, which is horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Fucking. Or that's the third, not be writing down, all right, it's the third 719. So rusty with that stuff, I've been shredded. But, I don't know, hopefully that might help you out a little. Maybe not. I don't know. But, I'll get more into it later. I got a few other topics I've been getting emailed on. I'm just trying to get some stuff out there for some guys because I was out of the picture for several months. So, yeah, thanks for watching, man.